Hi everyone, it's me. I know it's been about, well, maybe 3 weeks or something since I made a video. Um, I need privacy. I can't seem to make a video when somebody's around, so that's been harder this round for some reason, maybe because we're doing it all together and everyone's just hanging out. I don't know. Um, but to update you, today is day 33, which is actually how long my old round, my first round was. Day 33 out of 40 this time, though. Last time I stopped and I had lost 25 pounds, and on this round I've lost 22, which, even though it's not as good as before, I'm ecstatic about it. So altogether I've lost 42 pounds, which, let me see, maybe it's more than that. No, 44 pounds, because I gained a pound in loading. Anyway, so since my very beginning. I have one more week to 40 days, and part of me wants to go longer, but part of me just feels like, I want to be satisfied with enough, and I don't want to push it off so that, um, I'm really tempting my body to go into immunity or something. Anyway, I have lost, let's see, two clothing sizes this time. Last time I just barely got to the bottom of my, I went from 18 and 16s to only 16s, and like where they were loose, but 14s didn't fit me. And so I still felt really bad, even though I lost all that weight. So then I thought 25 pounds would be more, but then I just know HCG does it differently. So I know my body's reshaping. I know I look totally different. This round I had a few, not technically stalls, because I still was going up and down with my weight, but where I just wanted to stay at two numbers. So I wanted to stay at 177-ish and then 172-ish, 73. And I just stayed at both of them for about a week, and I've only just come down off of the 173-ish. I'm 170 now. And anyway, so I was really stuck there, but I did go down two pant sizes, because now I'm definitely in 12s. So yeah, the 12s that I've had for a long time are big on me. The 12s that I'm buying at Goodwill fit me really well. So I guess there's a huge range even with every size. So anyway, and I did buy my new clothes at Goodwill. I'm partially not, I did buy some new. I did go to Eddie Bauer online. I bought some shoes and some clothes and got really excited to be wearing new clothes. And I know that they're going to fit me for a while, because I'm almost at the end of this round, so I wasn't feeling bad about that. And the clothes I just got from Goodwill are really good, high quality brands like Liz Claiborne and stuff. So anyway, so I feel good about the clothes I got from Goodwill. I know originally I planned on just dropping off my old clothes at Goodwill, and I still will some of them, but I'm trying to free cycle some, and I guess it's the Chicago weather, because we have a blizzard right now, or it's supposed to be getting to be a blizzard. Right now it looks really pretty, but people don't want to come out and get these clothes, so I'm a little frustrated, because if they don't come, by the end of this week, I'll just drop them off at Goodwill, because it's in my living room, taking up half of my living room. There's a ton of clothes, and I have, well, I guess all the way up to 2X, which would not be 16s, would it? I'm thinking of my pants when I think of 16s, because that's the biggest my pants got. But 2X are some of the shirts, and I'm down to mediums and larges. So however many sizes that is, that feels really good. Uh, anyway, let's see. So I just have to tell you that even though it's the middle of winter, I am thankful for Woodman's, because Woodman's sells organic strawberries and organic oranges at this time of the year, and I'm really thankful, because when I have ended up buying the conventional ones, they taste horrible, and I'm really sensitive to it now, I guess. And thank you, Eileen, for these little bowls, because I use them every day. But anyway, so if you're not eating organic fruit and you're feeling like, you know, it doesn't taste good, that's why. I'm just saying, because you really can tell the difference. I guess I don't have a lot more to say. One second, I can't pause this. I don't know why I can't pause my machine, but I can't. If I stop it, it stops, and I have to start a whole new one. But I do want to say that there are a lot of people, I guess, that are not cut out to do HCG, or are just not ready in their life right now. And I just want to say to you, if you're not ready for it, whatever, just take your time. It took me 4 months to research it before I decided that this was for me. And what I'm doing, if you're new to it and you just jump in with both feet because you just think all these things are being promised to you, I don't think you're going to have the same good experience. You really have to own it, and you really have to know it for yourself. And you really are going to have to do read Pounds and Inches and make sure it's the long version that Dr. Simeon's really wrote. And you can get that off of the HCG Dieters Yahoo group if you join that. And I would recommend that you join that, because you're going to get answers to a lot of your questions. I recommend that before you go and start asking, where do I get HCG, that before you just go buy it, that you really do look into it, because you are just going to really need to own it. Sometimes you're very frustrated that you're only eating 500 calories, and for some reason, the way our brain works, even though we know it's only for 6 weeks maximum, we still freak out. Even some people that are doing it for 23 days freak out, because that just seems like they can't do it. And you don't want to go on HCG and stop after a few days. You really, Dr. Simeon said, you have to go 23 days. You don't want to mess yourself up. So I just want to encourage you, before you go on, really do the research. Sit with it. If you're a Christian, pray about it. I prayed for a long time, and I really needed to feel like this was what God wanted me to do, because you question it sometimes. For me, it's just been a huge blessing, and I'm not lying when I go around saying, this has been great, easier than Weight Watchers, easier than Jenny Craig, because it's true. It really is. I'm not crabby. I have energy. These things are true, but for some people, maybe it might be better than Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers, but they still feel like it's worse, or still feel deprived, or whatever. And you just really have to work that out for yourself. So I just want to encourage you not to just think that because somebody's doing it, that you can just kind of rely on them and do it. Sure, there are people out there that want to coach you and help you, and I'm happy to answer any questions or, give you information, but please research it for yourself and decide that this is what you're going to do, and commit to it and stick to it, because I just hate to see people think it's going to be, a breeze, and then get all frustrated because it takes effort. It does. It takes effort. And I just want to encourage you that the effort is worth it, and that unlike Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig, you are going to reset your metabolism. You will not live with a diet mentality the rest of your life. And Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers, and even eating healthy, going to raw foods, going to organic foods, none of that set me up to live in any kind of normal way. I have been, you know, I'm the kind of person when people say, oh, I just look at that and it goes right to my hips. You know, it seems corny, but for some of us, that's how we've had to live. And when I went on stabilization phase 3, after 25 pounds, it was the first time in over 20 years that I had lost weight, and just by eating when I was hungry, I didn't gain. So I want to tell you that if you're willing to commit to it, it will work, and it's something special. It's something different. It's not just a diet. It's not just going to make you lose weight fast. That's not the point of HCG. The point of HCG is to cure the obesity and tendency that you have. So that's what it does. And if that's what you need, if that's what you're looking for, then research it, because it's going to be worth it. So I just want to say that, and I want to remind you that if I didn't believe in it 100%, I wouldn't have encouraged my 2 grown daughters to do it, and I wouldn't be so thrilled that my husband's doing it. And by the way, my husband, I think he's lost 27 pounds, and he's almost done. And then my 2 daughters, I want to say they've lost about 20 pounds or maybe more. My one daughter is moving to Texas today, and so she'll be in Texas alone, but hopefully with phone support, and that we'll keep in touch that way. And my other daughter lives at home, and she's going to be going on it for a while. And both of them, you know, they're at their goal almost, so they're going to stay on it till they reach their goal, because, you know, it'd be really hard for them to go on it for just 5 pounds or something. And again, I want to say that I'm sure that the closer you get to goal, the harder it is, the slower you lose weight. So don't get discouraged if it gets slower and slower. Like with me losing 22 pounds in 33 days, where I lost 25 pounds in 33 days before. I just think it's really significant that as you get closer to goal weight, you're just going to lose it slower. It works no matter how you lose weight. So don't expect that to be different. Anyway, I'm glad to see you, and I hope I'll be making a video more regularly, and I'm really sorry that I haven't. So I hope to find more time and to keep up better with you guys. You know, I've had a little harder time getting on the computer. And I do want to say, for any of you that might be thinking about it, if you are Christians and if you've ever fasted as a spiritual discipline, there are some spiritual benefits that I've been having doing this, because in the same way that when you're fasting and you feel hungry, you turn to God to fill your spiritual hunger. I have noticed that there are times when I'm going through a craving, or I'm missing something, or feeling deprived, that I remind myself about the sacrifice of Christ, and really have a great spiritual time with God, and it has improved my walk with Him. And so I just want to encourage you that if you think about the deprivation part of it, as far as variety of food, you know, not being able to stuff your feelings and things like that, turning to God has really helped me change my mind about those things. And I really believe that when it comes around and I've hit my goal, that walking with God, I'm going to, you know, not be a slave to emotional eating or whatever. And I thank God that I don't drink, but to encourage some of you, you know, HCG has been known to curb those cravings as well. So I'm almost out of time, and I guess that's what happens when you aren't on for a long time. You just, you know, babble on. So anyway, I hope to be here more often, and see you later. Bye, friends.